today's world, companies seek to differentiate themselves in 1,000 ways. Today, we'll be looking at the M Butchers, an innovative company that uses technology to remain unique in the market. In fact, the M Butchers uses the popularized technology of the 3D printer to manufacture its products. Moreover, the company uses Microsoft Word in its day-to-day operations. So in this video, we'll be using the example of the M Butchers to analyze how the theory in Microsoft Office 3065 and Office 2019 relates to the reality. To do so, I will be referring to my website and various external resources. This video will begin by presenting some background information on the field of 3D printing. Then I will be presenting the company, the M Butchers, and the kinds of products they offer. Next, I will be connecting the company to Module 9 of the book, which covers forms, and Module 8, which focuses on memos. Let's begin by exploring the field of 3D printing. According to Wikipedia, 3D printing refers to an array of processes in which materials are being added together, layer by layer, to create a three-dimensional object. With the major advancement in technology, almost anything can be printed using a 3D printer. From camera lenses, guns, boats, replacement body parts, artwork, houses, to food, anything is possible. Now, let's look at the different processes and steps involved in 3D printing on the website my3dconcepts.com. The first step is the creation of a digital model using a CAD file. Next, it is converted to a STL file in the second step. Next, the model is divided in many layers in the slicing process. This is a very important step. But most of all, the most important step is to print the object. Then it will be removed from the printer and it will be retouched. Now that we know more about 3D printing, let's learn more about a company which uses that technology on a daily basis. The M Butchers is a company which specializes in 3D printed plant-based meat alternatives made from Quebec-grown hemp. The company offers an array of vegan products such as deli meats, ground meats, and sausages. Let's now take a look at how the M Butchers apply some of the theory on Word as seen in the modules into their day-to-day operation. As the company allows customers to place customized orders for catering events, the M Butchers must have an efficient method to take orders. To do so, the company uses the theory from Module 10 of the book to create a catering order form, as seen on figure 1. On this form, the M Butchers let the customers fill out their personal information and then send it to the email provided on the document. This makes the order process very efficient for the company as they only need to create one form within a few clicks that is universal to every order. But how do they create a form? In fact, anyone can create a form using Word with the help of the developer app. The users can add text into the Word document and then go on the developer app tab to select the content controls they want. For instance, they can choose a drop-down list for their document. Content control allows users to enter or select information on the form. However, it is very important to mention that any company like the mButchers should make sure to protect their form by clicking on the Restrict Editing button. By not doing so, customers would be able to modify the form however they want by adding or removing anything. Once the document is protected, customers will only be able to modify the elements in the content controls. To summarize, the mButchers uses the theory shown in Module 10 of the book to allow customers to place orders in an efficient way that is easy for the customer and the company. Now, let's look at Module 8. As communication is a key part of management and operations, it is crucial that companies use appropriate methods to communicate with employees. As for the mButchers, they use the theory on Module 8 to create a memo to communicate with their sales managers. On the memo featured on Figure 3, the company includes a table and a chart to present the sales by product categories during their first quarter. To create their memo, the mButchers simply had to use a template available on Microsoft Word. However, for more freedom and creativity, they could very well create their own template to customize the memo to their own needs. Then, the mButchers would be able to add any desired text element, such as titles, charts, and tables and images. Moreover, the mButchers could link an Excel worksheet to a table featured on a memo. It would make the whole process very easy and efficient. If desired, the company could create memos for customers, departments, shareholders, or employees. To conclude, it is clear that the theory featured in the book Microsoft Office 365 and Office 2019 relates to the reality and day-to-day activities of the mButchers. Thank you all for watching this episode of A World of Technology, a web series by Catherine Dufresne. In the next episode, we'll be taking a look at Excel, Access, and PowerPoint. Stay tuned for many more exciting episodes.